The trick is too easy. If we can kill in that way, there's no way that the client will be satisfied. It's easy just to say things, but we have no choice. The other tricks are even worse.
Don't worry. These people are not criminals. This is the Mystery Club meeting room.
Nanakuma.
My name is Ryo Kishimoto. I have a couple of friends. I'm at the average level of study and sports. Being a little bit too ordinary is my complex as a high school student. The thing I love most is mystery. It all began with Sherlock Holmes novels my parents gave me. I started to be obsessed with mystery. It's fun to think about ratiocinate, Agatha Christie, Conan Doyle. As for Japanese writers, Seiichi Matsumoto and Ikuto Ayatsuji, many mystery novels are my treasures. I read a lot of them. Even after I entered high school, the things I love don't change. I've been reading my mystery novel when I commute to school inside a train, since it was quite far from my home. One day, when I was reading a novel as usual, a girl suddenly talked to me.
Do you like mystery?
Huh? That ribbon collar must be a senior student. Oh, yes.
Do you read a lot?
What? Oh, yes. I read when I'm commuting to school every day.
Do you read fast?
Well, I can't do high-speed reading though.
How many books do you read in a week?
Well, I recorded everything I read on my blog, so I just have to check it. Approximately, I read 3 books last week.
You have a blog? Could you share the link?
Oh, okay. So, this is my account. You'll find it if you search.
Thanks!
While we're having this conversation, the train arrived at the nearest train station. My senior who took a note left so fast just like a storm. Huh? I wonder what that was about. Few weeks later, when I was going to the library to borrow some books, I met that odd senior again.
I read your blog. It was amazing.
I feel happy to hear someone saying nice things after reading a blog of an ordinary person like me. Thank you.
By the way, I didn't understand the trick used in the mystery you wrote in your blog. There were 5 people in the compound.
Since my senior was talking enthusiastically, some people in the library started looking at us. I wanted to hear more from her, so I decided to take her out of the library. After all, I love talking to people. Although actually, I'm shy around new people.
You're a mystery nerd. You have the collection of movies, comics, animation, and game. What a nerd. You make me cringe.
You really cringed, weren't you?
No, I mean in a good way.
I don't think that cringe has a good meaning.
Well, you have a point. I thought you only liked reading when I first talked to you. But when I read your blog, I found out that you're an all-rounder. I was stunned. It was way beyond what I imagined.
Thank you.
You're amazing! So I talked to you passionately at the library. Well, sorry about that.
Never mind. I was happy to hear that because I don't usually get any comment from my blog readers.
Anyway, here's the main thing I want you to know. Do you know that our school has a mystery club?
What? I didn't know that.
I see. Since we're not actively recruiting new members and promote our activities, only a few people know about us. Well, you may have realized, but I'm the leader of the Mystery Club and I'd like you to join the club.
Seriously?
Yep. And actually, we don't accept first-time member, but this is a headhunt.
I didn't know that there's a club that doesn't accept first-time member.
In fact, we're not refusing first-time member, but since there is a brilliant member with unique characteristics in the club, the result is we decided to do so.
I don't think that's a good way to manage a club.
I know, you got a point there, but that's not the problem for now. We need a person like you, so would you join the club?
What? You said that there is a member with unique characteristics, so did you mean that the other members aren't friendly? Is it okay for a person like me, who just want to enjoy mystery, to pop out just like that?
No problem. I'll guide you. Let's waste no time for that. So are you free after school tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, see you then.
What? Am I accepted as a member already? Could you give me a time to consider?
You like mystery, don't you?
Yes.
So why don't you just join?
Wait a minute. This is too rapid. You should use the triple-tiered approach first.
Huh? But you like mystery, right?
You started from the beginning now. Yes, I like mystery.
You want to enjoy student life, right?
Yes, I do.
If you join the mystery club, you'll be able to enjoy student life while enjoying mystery every day. Additionally, you can talk about mystery with other members.
Talking about mystery with others. That was the first exciting feeling I've ever had in my life. I have a habit to lose myself and enter my own world when it comes to mystery. As a result, I don't talk about mystery with my friends. But I do share the things I like with someone. That's why I started to write a blog. The truth is, I always want to share that with other people. Have a debate, glorify, say this and that. All those things. This author tends to create this kind of climax for the story. At the later part of this game, you'll find a certain type of scenario and so on. I want to talk about that with real people. For me, Mystery Club was attractive. Not only the triple-tiered approach, but you're also good in promoting. I was overwhelmed just now.
You bet! My mom told me that I was born from her mouth.
You made me want to join the club.
Come on, join then!
Yes, but I don't have my name sealed with me today.
It's only application form, so you can bring your name seal the next day. If you feel that the club is not for you, you can just quit. As for me and other members, we only have a year until we quit.
Oh, I see. So, I only have a limited time to enjoy club activity together with you.
Yep. That's why you should make way while the sun shines.
I have no idea about that, but...
No worries. Although there are members with unique characteristics, we all love mystery. I can guarantee that.
Well, if so, I think I can handle that.
Deal! Please come tomorrow. I'll be waiting at the tower entrance of the meeting room.
I was informed so, but my senior didn't show up at the meeting place. I'm sure that the meeting room is inside the East Tower. It shouldn't be around here. Huh? Did I get it wrong?
Are you Kishimoto-kun?
Yes. When I was lost inside the tower, a beautiful person talked to me. I was a bit fascinated.
Mimo informed me about you. She had a fever, so she went to the hospital this morning. And it seems that she totally forgot about you. Sorry about that.
Oh, seriously? Is she alright, Motokawa-senpai?
No worries. She just caught a cold. She's an active girl, so I'm sure that she'll get well soon.
I see.
This is our meeting room.
Here? The room that was called the meeting room was only an empty classroom. There's no sign or poster of Mystery Club anywhere. The senior who guided me opened the door eventually.
Hi. Hi there. Hello. Afternoon. Good afternoon.
Everyone was responding differently. When I looked around, I found out that everyone was doing different tasks. Some debated with a notebook wide opened. Someone analyzed a trick by building a pattern. Someone took a note while playing a game. Someone validated a trick while viewing a video on her smartphone. There were a lot of mystery nerds inside this room.
Everyone, here's the person Mimo talked about, Kishimoto-kun.
After my senior introduced me, everyone stood up.
Nice to meet you. Welcome to the Mystery Club.
I was a bit surprised. It's because all of the female members of this club are cute. I thought Mystery Club is an underrated club. In mystery, someone might lose his or her life, has something important stolen, etc. All things are far from what is called good image. I had an image of unfriendly atmosphere or something similar to that. But far from what I've imaged, all of them were gorgeous. Having these pretty girls around, I'm sure that there must be male members in the club. But today, I only saw these 5 pretty girls. I feel nervous being surrounded by these pretty girls. Just like Motokawa-senpai who's taking a break today, I think the brilliant member with strong characteristics she talked about maybe is taking a break too. I hope I could meet that person while doing the club activity. That was what I thought at that time. A month passed from joining the club. I realized something unusual. There's no male members. I know to realize it after a month is not a good thing, but I was obsessed with mystery. Therefore, I beg for your understanding for that. Looking back, I really enjoy my time for a month. I get along well with Umi Matsumoto-san, who is the sub-leader, and when we started to talk about mystery, usually it takes 3 hours or more. Since it's not enough to just have a talk in the meeting room, we often go to the family restaurant. It's a bit frightening to hear 2 high school students talking over a notebook about the angle of bullet shot to the victim and the difficulty level to have the bullet pass through the heart of the victim. I feel sorry for the neighbors who heard us talking about these topics. So terribly sorry. But the time we spent together talking about mystery has become a precious time to me. When I realized, a month has passed. Today, I finally realized that there's no male members in the club other than me. Motokawa-senpai, I know it's kinda silly to ask this now, but is there any male member in the club?
Huh? No, there isn't.
She was so confident when answering my question, so I was stunned. You deceived me!
What? I didn't say that there's any male members in this club from the beginning.
But you told me there's a brilliant member with strong characteristics.
Yeah.
Narrative trickery. But it's true that you didn't say that.
Yep, I didn't.
It looks like I misunderstood.
I think so.
Seriously? I'm the only male member?
Substantially, yes.
Substantially or not, it's the truth?
Yep, the one and only male member.
No kidding. Do you really need me as a member? I think it's easier to have only female members. Also, I don't think that I've done a proper club activity since I joined the club.
What? But other members said they're glad to have you.
Huh? I don't think I've done something helpful. I only read mystery books, peer-reviewed the tricks, and so on. Nothing special.
That's it! You helped them with the peer review.
What?
We just write down, but when it comes to revealing the trick, we find it difficult. You always bring the valid point, and we value that.
Just write down?
Excluding you, all of us are writers. Didn't you know that?
Huh?
I thought Umi told you about that.
I wasn't informed about that. Well, Matsumoto-san and the others often ask me to do peer review, but I didn't realize that they're writers.
That's the point. All of us usually writes.
So, that's why everyone always has a notebook with them.
Yes. That's the rough scenario.
What? So you are a writer too?
Yep. Mostly I write game scenarios since I'm a gamer.
I wonder why. All of you are cute.
I don't think how we look are related to that. Frankly speaking, you have the point that most of us have a good appearance. Umi is a beautiful girl when she's silent. Deep inside, she always thinks about how to end someone's life. I guess she'll never be able to get a boyfriend.
Anyway, I think you look like an idol.
Really? Thanks for saying that. But I don't think I can be in a relationship with a person who can't understand when I say, a dead body of a man who's not a crew member appeared inside the ship. Who is he? How could this dead body a few days before appeared here? Deepening mystery. Crew members begin to distrust each other. Will we see more dead bodies? Who's the criminal? Something like that.
So you're one of those unique people, and you're so good at promoting. I look forward to play that game.
You're You're welcome. The type of trick used for that is a trick of a dead body falling from the ceiling after several hours.
Stop being a spoiler, you just ruined everything.
But aren't you curious about who did that and who the criminal is?
I do want to know about that.
I'll hand you the scenario next time, so please peer review it.
I got that. I'll read it. But is it true that there's no male member at all? Because I think I've heard a male name.
Ah, that was the person from 3rd grade who quitted. Yoshida-senpai has turned into some kind of a professional puzzle writer. It was him who led everyone with their talents to become writers.
Yes, Yoshida-senpai. Everyone was talking about him, so I thought that he was a member. So he quit.
The puzzle he wrote was interesting. He also did some invention on escape game and so on. That makes him an independent writer. Unfortunately, we don't have such kind of actual achievement yet.
I was surprised to hear that all the works I peer-reviewed were all written by members of the club. All of you are awesome.
We are all pleased to hear your opinion about the character, story, and so on.
I hope I didn't say anything that insults all of you.
No worries. Though sometimes you criticize, you still pay respect to the writer. We realize that when we read your blog. We all understand that if you give us critics, there will be more people out there who will do the same. Although usually we act as we are proud writers.
I kinda understand that. When I revealed the narrative trickery, everyone looked frustrated, but somehow they also looked happy.
Yep, but you did a great job dealing with those people with strong characteristics. Before, they usually say, "Why don't you write it instead of me then?" When they got criticized, but not anymore these days. You are brilliant.
It doesn't make any sense for the writer to ask the reader to write. That's a different point of view, and it's not the point of argument. Writers don't want the readers to write for them. They just want the readers to enjoy reading their works. I think I've said some arrogant opinions. I feel embarrassed now.
But thanks to your opinion that we have changed the way we deal with things. Thank you for that.
I really don't think I've done something helpful.
Hi there. Oh, only the two of you? Yeah. By the way, Umi, you didn't tell Kishimoto-kun that the other members of this club are writers? Huh? Well, yes. I thought you were about to tell him about that. So he didn't know that until today, did I? You got the point! I thought that he was doing his job to support writer because we often did review for tricks together at the family restaurant.
I just thought that this club won't run out of topics.
Well, that's because everyone writes a lot. But since you enjoy reading our works, we feel so happy. Our goal for this month is to create a dark mark below Kishimoto-kun's eyes.
So that's why everyone has been sending me interesting works these days. I'm really having lack of sleep.
You are loved by everyone. Don't force yourself too hard, but please read them when you have time.
Sure. Anyway, the pure literature style mystery someone sent me was fabulous. Do you know who wrote that?
There's only one person who writes pure literature style in our club.
Who's the person?
Thank you very much. Why are you flattered? It's because I've never received opinion from a reader directly.
You wrote that? The one with narrative trickery, psychological locked room tricks? That one was 300 pages.
Yes, that's me.
Wow, I'm your fan. Your biggest fan.
You there, stop smiling. It's interesting to see Umi flattered. Umi is so logical, so she doesn't get emotionally usually. Since she always looks cool, it's a rare thing to see her panicking. Great job, Kishimoto-kun.
I'm sorry.
No, I was the one who should apologize, Mimo. It's your fault since you just ruined the mood. Oh, sorry. Anyway, I have a meeting with a game manufacturer, so I need to go home. Enjoy your fan meeting, Umi. Easy said, but not easy done. See you.
Motokawa-senpai just left like a storm again today. Sorry about that.
No worries. Thank you anyway.
Are you going to participate in the competition?
I've been thinking about that lately. I was hoping to get a job as a writer before I met you. But when I saw you said your opinion happily, I cried when you found out about the crime motivation. I decided that I should give it a try. I want a lot of people to enjoy the excitement when they read my books. And to achieve that, I need to get through the goal of being nominated.
Excellent. All I can do is just receive, so I really respect you.
But there's no use of writing if you have no one to read your work. When I saw you, I was conceived. Don't be disappointed if I wasn't able to get nominated.
Of course! I think your attitude to give it a try is brave and beautiful. You look obedient, but you're brilliant.
Beautiful? No one has ever told me that before.
Sorry, but I think that you're a beautiful girl. Didn't someone tell you that?
No one did. Well, I spent most of my time thinking about tricks, so I don't think I'll be able to be in a relationship.
You have a point there. I don't think anyone could get closer to a beautiful girl who's munching a donut with one hand and starts mumbling.
You're right. As a girl, I went out for a date several times in the past, but no one has ever asked me for a second time.
Your thoughts just come out of your mouth when you're in deep thought. I think the scary things you said has created a cloud to hide your true beauty.
But as long as I could write, I could live. I don't need anyone.
No! If so, let me be a candidate. I want to support you because you write to make people happy.
Huh? Do you mind if I keep thinking about tricks?
You should refrain from doing it when you're enjoying our meal.
I may think about the trick of being squished by an elephant or to get bitten by mosquitoes during a day to the zoo. Do you mind?
Actually, I look forward to see the trick of being squished by an elephant. Well, I'm quite similar to you, so I think it won't bother me.
Okay then. I wanna be with you.
Sure. Let's be together. I want to read your book by your side and always support you as your first reader. I'm confident about that. After I finished saying that, she slightly smiled. Then, she moved closer to me.
This is the best that I could do.
I understand that. You're so cute. Honestly, I wanted to tell her that she has managed to steal my heart by using some kind of trick, but I decided to keep it to myself since it might be embarrassing. But I want to support this clumsy girl by her side. She is cute enough to persuade me, taking that decision from the bottom of my heart.